So, lads, Sophie Cunningham, obviously a player for the Indiana Fever, who got into a little bit of trouble last night. And by trouble, I mean she took somebody down, and then when they tried to go at her, two of them went at her. She held one of them off with one hand while getting the other one in a Muay Thai hold, and looked like if this was an MMA fight, she would have just started. She would have started bringing the head down to the knee. Like, you better believe in a 2-on-1, I'm taking Sophie Cunningham over Lindsay Allen and JC Sheldon. And I mean this, leave in the comment section who you guys would take. Is there any players in the WNBA you would take over Sophie Cunningham? I think Kalia Copper's debatable. I think Alyssa Thomas is debatable. I think Maisha Hines-Allen is debatable. And I think Jess Shepard is debatable. And if you guys agree that maybe they're the only players that you might take over Sophie Cunningham, subscribe. I don't know how, but we are at 50,500. We might be able to 50,500 today. We hit 50K today. Like, that is crazy. Like, that's crazy. We went months only getting 500 subscribers. So thank you guys. But Sophie Cunningham's response to all this, in terms of her tweets, like, if you guys didn't see Sophie Cunningham's retweets, Sophie Cunningham obviously responded with the shrug Instagram post, but Sophie Cunningham also retweeted this. Sophie Cunningham jerseys have completely sold out. But, like, there's been a lot of posts about Sophie Cunningham jerseys completely selling out. There's been a lot of posts. This is the only one. This is genuinely the only one that is quote tweeting. WNBA fans have now made a petition to have Sophie Cunningham removed from the league. You can't make this up. I love how what's the petition on right now? What's the petition on? Because I know the petition only had like 100 signatures. I know the petition only had like 100 signatures. But it is it's one of those things. Like, wasn't a basketball, it was a street. Jesus. To be fair, like, Sophie Cunningham was this close to like getting a referee stoppage in an MMA fight. So I mean, if it was not a basketball play, so you know what? Like, if another player did that, we'd be saying the same thing. So I actually don't have that. Where's the petition to give her the keys to the city of Indianapolis? I know it ain't. Yeah, a Dejanay Carrington supporter. Like, I've always said this when it comes to, like, if you can listen to some of the stuff from the start of the year with Sophie Cunningham, I literally, during the whole Kikiri event situation, I was like, Sophie Cunningham is one of the 5 dirtiest players. I literally was like, dirtier players than her in the WNBA, and I'm like, maybe Marina Mabrey, Dejanay, Alyssa Thomas. Like, Sophie Cunningham is in that conversation. It's just good the Fever have one of them. It is good that the Fever actually had one of them. Whereas last year they just got beat up by the enforcers. But Sophie Cunningham has responded to the petition by just retweeting a freaking post about her jerseys being sold out. That is quote tweeting the petition. Like, that is the best way of going about it. Sophie Cunningham jersey is Sophie and Caitlin Clark's autograph, so it's getting hung in the Louvre. Like, I'm not joking when I say this. Like, I would be very tempted to, if somebody has a, wait, Sophie Cunningham number 9? Oh, these are DHK jerseys. Like, it is what it is. The enforcer, that is most definitely not Sophie Cunningham. But yeah, it's crazy. It is all around just a crazy situation. That's the best way to respond. Retweeting a post about the petition. Like, I'm actually cool. I've always said this. I'm cool with the Fever. Like, I'm cool with when the top teams in a league are happy being either loved or villains. Like, when the Miami Heat, I always say the Miami Heat were the perfect villains. Miami Heat were the perfect villains back in the day in like 2013. They were the perfect villains because if you guys saw, they had the like changing room with the big championship trophy. They came out to like this ultra bass remix of Seven Nation Army. They wore the white out gear. They wore black and red. Those colors, like that color combination, they were the perfect villains. Because the perfect villains, everyone that isn't a fan of them wants them to lose. And people that are fans of them are fanatics and will watch everything. That is the perfect villain. That is the perfect top team villain. Like Real Madrid, like Bayern Munich in Germany. Like some of the things Real Madrid during the Galactico era where they just steal everyone's best players. And they're just despised by anyone who's not a Real Madrid fan. Like having teams like that are good for sports. Like the Los Angeles Lakers at times in their career, at times for the Lakers. Like when some teams are good where it's like you are either the Warriors with Kevin Durant. I don't think they were the perfect villain because Steph was too likable. Like it's completely understandable why I actually think it's understandable if people don't like Caitlin Clark. However, the reasons people give for not liking Caitlin Clark are crazy. But like, I'm not saying like Caitlin Clark's so far from a perfect player. But at the end of the day, it is like it is what it is. And the funniest thing about this is as well, the they're literally scaling back products, and they've apparently taken the Sophie Cunningham jerseys off the team store. Like that's kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy. They're so overwhelmed by people buying Sophie Cunningham stuff. The finals have been on the whole time. But yeah, that's pretty much it, lads. That is pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about this. I think this is the best possible response. I think it is the best possible response for this. Just going out there and trolling the old fans. Trolling the fans that realistically have been anti her entire career. Like, let's be real. These fans have hated Sophie Cunningham her entire career. Sophie Cunningham is completely fine with being hated. Let's be real. Let's be real. Those fans that have tried to petition to get her banned isn't nearly the worst thing they've tried to do this year. We obviously know about the fake lies they spread about her as fact. Like, them trying to get her kicked out of the league isn't even near the worst thing they've done to her this season. So anyway, yeah. Let me know what you guys think, lads. Let me know what you guys think. I think it was the perfect response. Obviously, tweeting about tweeting that it's sold out after the altercation. And also going out there and making sure that it's the one post about that they've quote tweeted her basically, quote tweeted the petition to get her kicked out of the league. So anyway, yeah, that is the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.